Hello, my friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family. There will come a time when the earth grows sick, and when it does, a tribe will gather from all cultures of the entire world who believe in deeds, not words. They will work to heal it. They will be known as the warriors of the rainbow. And the earth is sick right now. We can see it. We have the red tide down in Florida with millions of fish and sea life dying down there. There's a complete dead zone down there. And it's not just there. There's algae blooms like that all over the world. There are other things going on all over the world right now. We are in a big mass extinction event right now. And so at the same time right now, what's happening is there are people of all tribes being pulled together. And this has been prophesized. And so this is the prophecy of the warriors of the rainbow. There was an old lady from a Cree tribe named Eyes of Fire who prophesied one day that because of the white man's or Yonagi's greed, and when they talk white man, they mean the culture, the civilization that we have, that which has been driven by the Europeans, that which is one of expansion, and basically, as we've seen, since the Industrial Revolution, it's just simply one of subjugation, of basically using that which nature has provided without any care or reverence for nature in and of itself. Just totally a disregard for the holistic view of life in general, and the knowing that everything is interdependent upon the other. If you take krill, which is one of the smaller forms of life in the sea, out of the equation, you'll end up with there being no whales. So everything is so dependent upon the other. And we, the Europeans, have lost sight of that. And the culture that has dominated this world now, has led to this complete disregard for nature, complete disregard for the planet, and really truly even a complete disregard for humans on the planet. So there will come a time when the fish would die in the streams, the birds will fall from the air dead, the waters will be blackened, and the trees will no longer be. Mankind, as we know it, will be almost all but gone and cease to exist. There will come a time when the keepers of the legends, stories, culture, rituals, and myths, and all the ancient tribal customs would be needed to restore the earth. They would be mankind's key to survival. They were the warriors of the rainbow. There will come a time of awakening, a day of awakening when people of all tribes will form a new world of justice, peace, freedom, and recognition of the Great Spirit, no matter what name you call that Great Spirit by. The warriors of the rainbow would spread these messages and teach all the peoples of the earth, or Elohi, or Elohai. And it's so interesting, too, that that word is almost exactly the word for God in Hebrew. Aloha, Eloah, or Elohim, which is the plural. Very, very interesting. And this is part of the fact that we once had a root language, which may have been Atlantean. The closest language now probably to that root is actually Sanskrit. But you could see some things that are similar in many, many languages which point to that root language. When we were once, in the past, united and of one mind and of one spirit. And we will have that again. So the warriors of the rainbow would spread the messages and teach all the people of the earth. They would teach them how to live the way the Great Spirit wants us to live. They would tell them of how the world today is turned away from the Great Spirit, and that is why the earth is sick. And if you look into the Bible and you look into Judges and you just see repeatedly the people fall away from the way, and what happens? There's plagues, there's famine, there's all sorts of bad things happening. They come back into the way, and things get better, and things start to prosper. They fall away, and there's plagues, and there's famine, and there's death, and pestilence, and disease. They do this time after time after time, and it just shows us the karmic nature of the universe. It shows us how when we don't care about others, eventually it's going to catch up with us. So we must live in harmony, and that's one of the great lessons here. So the warriors of the rainbow, they will show how to live that way again, how we've turned away from the Great Spirit and how to return back to it. So they'll show all the people that this ancient being, the Great Spirit, God, Source, however you want to call it, Jehovah, Yahweh, Allah, whatever you want to use, it's fine. You use whatever terms you are comfortable with. But the point is, the warriors of the rainbow will show these people that the ancient being is full of love and understanding, and will teach them how to make the earth beautiful again. These warriors will give the people principles and rules to follow to make the path right with the world. These principles would be those of the ancient tribes. And they're going to be those of respect and honoring and understanding the oneness of all life, the interconnectedness of all life, gratitude, love, compassion, sympathy, empathy. The warriors of the rainbow will teach the people the ancient practices of unity, love, and understanding. They will teach of the harmony amongst people in all four corners of the earth. Like the ancient tribes, they will teach the people how to pray to the Great Spirit with love that flows like a beautiful mountain stream. Not just simply mouthing words, but being sincere and honoring those words. You must be sincere. You must honor those words. You must make a change. This is how the earth is going to heal. This is how we're going to get back to peace and to love and to understanding and start to move forwards again, unified. So, once again, they will be able to feel the joy in solitude and in councils. They will be free of petty jealousies and love all mankind as their brothers, regardless of color, race, or religion. They will feel happiness enter their hearts and become as one with the entire human race. Their hearts would be pure and radiate warmth, understanding and respecting all of mankind, nature, and the Great Spirit. They would once again fill their minds, hearts, souls, and deeds with the purest thoughts. They would seek the beauty of the Master of life, the Great Spirit. They would find strength and beauty in prayer and the solitudes of life. Their children will once again be able to run free and enjoy the treasures of nature and of Mother Earth, free from the fears of toxins and destruction wrought by Yonagis, the white man's ways, and his practices of greed. And when we say the white man's ways, again, let's reiterate, this is the way of the Cabal. This is the way of the Illuminati. This is the way of the New World Order that has existed for thousands of years and has just brought nothing but death and destruction upon the people and the planet. The rivers will once again run clear. The forests will be abundant and beautiful. The animals and birds will be replenished. The powers of plants and animals will once again be respected, and the conservation of all that is beautiful is going to become a way of life. The poor, the sick, and the needy will be cared for by the brothers and sisters of the earth. These practices will again be part of their daily lives. No more sending mom, and grandma, and grandpa off to the retirement communities just to get them out of the way. The elders will be respected, and they will be loved, and they will help bring up the young ones. And we will have this beautiful web of life and the way it should be. The elders teaching the young ones and helping their parents as well. The leaders of the people will be chosen in the old way, not by political party or those who can speak the loudest, boast the most, or by name calling or mudslinging, but by those whose actions speak the loudest, those who demonstrate their love, wisdom, and courage. those who showed that they can and did work for the good of all. Those will be chosen as the leaders and the chiefs. They will be chosen by their quality, not by the amount of money they have obtained. Like the thought and the devoted ancient chiefs, they will understand the people with love and see that their young were educated with the love and wisdom of their surroundings. They will show them that miracles can be accomplished to heal the world of ills and restore it to health and beauty. The tasks of these warriors of the rainbow are many and great. There will be terrifying mountains of ignorance to conquer, and they shall find prejudice and hatred. They must be dedicated, unwavering in their strength, and strong of heart. They will find willing hearts and minds that will follow them on this road of returning Mother Earth to beauty and plenty once more. And they must not be fearful. And yes, there is going to be opposition. There are going to be those that will not be able to let go of their prejudices, biases, and conditioning. But still, we must move forward, and we must have the heart and the courage to keep moving forward, even when people are throwing everything they could throw at us. And we will not throw it back, but we will return love and compassion instead, because that will lift us up and in turn eventually lift those who are willing to listen and are willing to actually love and understand up as well. The day will come. It's not far away. Actually, the day is here now. This is the time. Now is the time. We shall see how we owe our very existence to the people of all tribes that have maintained their culture and heritage, those that have kept their rituals, stories, legends, and myths alive. It will be with this knowledge, the knowledge that they have preserved, that we shall once again return to harmony with nature, Mother Earth, and all mankind, and we will find balance once again. It will be with this knowledge that we shall find our key to survival. This is the story of the warriors of the rainbow, and this is the reason for protecting the culture, the heritage, and knowledge of our ancestors. I know that the day Eyes of Fire spoke of is now here. And we want our children and grandchildren to be prepared to accept this task, the task of being one of the warriors of the rainbow. So you, Evolutionary Energy Arts family, we are all warriors of the rainbow. We don't let anything divide us. We recognize the need for unity. We recognize the need for change. We recognize the need for this right now as we are faced with the next great extinction upon the earth right now as we speak. Now is the time, now is the hour, and we are the ones that we have been waiting for. There's nobody else that's going to do it. It's up to you, and it's up to me, and so we have to do it together. So my friends, as always, please do thumbs up to support the channel. Please do make sure that you subscribe and join our family. Click so you get all the notifications and share with as many people as possible so we can wake them up. Time is running out to achieve the change we have to achieve right now. So let's get at it and let's do it. Thank you, my friends. As always, may you be blessed with abundant peace, love, happiness, wellness, and all good things. And may you always be kept safe. God bless and namaste.